deck looks pretty good. All right, and round one. Time to play some Modern. Reveal Giganta to you. I am keeping this. Turn 1 Monkey and or Thoughtseize. Bauble's good. Hand's very good. It's Eldrazi-tron, huh? Alright, we've got real decisions to make now. Chalice of the Void is a huge problem. I kind of think I just have to Thoughtseize. If I get Chaliced for 1, I'm just totally screwed. Even if I get Ragavan going, it's not good enough. So I'm going to Fetch Shock Blood Crypt Thoughtseize here, and then we can like Fetch Shock Shadow the following turn. I just can't afford to let him Chalice me. No way. Could maybe beat him with Giganta, but can't see. Oh, sorry. There we go. All right, I'm gonna check out the top of their deck too. I think it's a tower. Okay, I'm gonna Thoughtseize. Okay, so I think I just take the Thought Knot here. Matter Reshaper is annoying at most, but the Thought Knot is certainly not something I want to deal with. The Matter Reshaper is pretty annoying too, to be honest, but yeah. Okay. Ledger Shredder here is kind of good, actually. Don't hate that. Can pressure that Karn, maybe? Karn is going to give me fits. It's not going to be good for me. Alright, so I can go Fetch Shock, Ledger Shredder, and then next turn I can, like, potentially double Spell. Gonna get a Steam Vents. And cast a Ledger Shredder. Go ahead. Okay. It's kind of him. Him lowering my life, I think, is quite good for me here. So Drown in the Lock, not going to be able to counter the... Dude, come on. Relic. I guess that doesn't really do anything, though. That's fine. Alright. Do we EI? I think I like EI. Pretty sure it's EI. I could hit Spell Pierce, right? Spell Pierce would be really good. One of the best hits I have. Another line I guess I have too is I can actually just dash Ragavan. Get a treasure. So I can like Fetch Shock, Shadow, dash Ragavan, trigger this. Probably will end up pitching this. Maybe not though. Yeah, just pitch the land. I actually kind of like hitting him and getting a treasure, because I can attack and kill the Karn, potentially. Blood Crypt. Let's dash this in. 1 mana 7/7. Trigger this. I think I pitch this. Drown in the Lock can still maybe convert for something later, so I think I want it still. Obviously pitch it for a power, but I think this is better. Okay, Expedition Map. Do I cast that? Is that right to cast? It does not seem correct to cast. I think I want the treasure. Although the treasure doesn't do anything necessarily next turn, it certainly could, depending on how things line up. Yeah, I'm just not playing that. That'll stay in exile. Monkey goes back to hand. He pops Relic. It's fine. Seiju, Karn. Well, it's nice that Death Shadow is out of Dismember range now, too. Yep. The problem is, we're going to have to figure out how to beat an Ensnaring Bridge, but we'll try to work around that. I assume he's getting Ensnaring Bridge. I can't imagine it's anything else. Figure out if I have any ways to kill him. I guess there are some iterations of cards off this expressive iteration that could win the game. I need a Lightning Bolt. I think if I can Bolt Face, hit an Unholy Heat for the Matter Reshaper, Dash Monk. We'll have to see. This is going to be a very interesting turn. We have to be, like, really cautious about walking Ballista, too. Something I have to constantly have on my mind here. Well, I'll tell you what. This is the first game in a while where Counterspell looks better than Drown would have. What did he get? Chooses Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. I could play Darcy. I don't think Darcy really does anything, though, to be honest. So what am I trying to hit off the EI? That's the question, I guess. Is Darcy... I guess Terminate. Terminate is a reason to not play either of these first. Because terminating this is, like, kind of real. Kind of don't hate pitching the Ragavan now, though. Or even the Drown. The Drown might go to this. Gonna get Watery Grave, I think. I think I'm supposed to just EI first. Blue, red. EI. We did hit Terminate. Okay. This one of them on the bottom, this one, exile this one. Okay, so I can cast this and get a trigger. So let's do that. That triggers the Ledger Shredder. We'll see what we want to hit here. Thoughtseize. That is really interesting now, because now I could Thoughtseize the bridge. I'm going to die to a walking ballista is the problem. But I can put this to 1. I'm going to pitch this. The monkey, I think. Maybe the Drown, actually. Maybe the Drown is the worst card, although he's about to have cards in his yard, finally. I'm going to pitch the monkey. I think I might actually go Darcy Thoughtseize you here. This might be a Darcy Thoughtseize spot. I don't need to do it yet. I can send both at the Karn first. Yeah, both at Karn. Sure. Okay. What did he reveal? I mean, it doesn't matter. Thoughtseize you. Or, hold on. Darcy, then Thoughtseize you. Pluto Delta, bin this. Alright, I take the bridge. If he doesn't draw, like, exactly Ballista, I think he's dead. Maybe not. We don't quite have Delirium yet. If he pluses on my Bauble, he kills himself. Map. Go get Blast Zone, I guess. Now Drown's like a real card again. Maybe pitching the monkey and keeping Drown was bad? I don't know. It's interesting. Mine. Okay. Okay. Smart play to not. Well, I think I go kill Karn and Karn, you. Shredder, kill new Shredder for lethal. Oh, you're right, I missed that. Good, I missed that. And that would have been, yeah, that would have been lethal because the Dismember doesn't do anything. You're right, we should have done that. That was a mistake on my part. Good catch. Okay. That's pretty awkward. Oh, that tapping was horrendous too, wasn't it? Wow. Yep, that was really bad. Now he Ugins us for game, and I didn't leave up blue mana. It didn't matter because... Oh, man. That was bad. But yeah, Shredder, kill our own Shredder was lethal there. Oh, man. Yikes. Alright, let's bring in those. Let's bring in this. Spell Pierces seem good. Disputes are, like, kind of weird, but they might be okay. Pretty poorly played game from my end, that's for sure. Let's get rid of that. I think the Crocs is pretty bad, too. Drowns are pretty poor. Drowns are honestly just, like... kind of the worst card in my deck, but... there are games where they line up okay, but they play a bunch of relics and stuff. I think I'm just going to cut them all. I might leave a couple dress downs in then. It's kind of a good one against Thought-Knot Seer, I guess. They Thought-Knot Seer, I dress down, draw a card. They don't take one from me, and then if I kill it, I still draw a card later. It's also good against Ballista, I suppose. Alright, well, this hand's really good. Probably Steam Vents on one here, I think. Steam Vents Monkey. Hope he doesn't have Dismember. If he has Dismember, it sucks, but at least he's down some life. Got an answer to Chalice and EE. Got a Spell Pierce. Like the hand a lot. Hopefully it lines up. Missing Lethal in the last one was pretty rough, though. That was bad. Go. Okay, I have Spell Pierce up, which is pretty cool. I'm going to fetch Shock, I think. For a Blood Crypt here, play Darcy off it. If he tries to Dismember, I'll Pierce. Okay. Okay. It's kind of funny. Go ahead. If he chalices, I think I just let it resolve, to be honest. Yeah, I just let this resolve because I have EE on 0, so that's fine. Okay, let's do this. Let's fetch. Watery Grave. I'll shock. Okay. Let's bauble. I think that's step 1. Void Mirror's actually very interesting here. Probably bad, though. I probably need to dig to, like, EI right now. Because they can get around this card. And so I think I'm just going to put it in the bin. Cast this for 0. Unholy Heat. Again, I think I'm kind of digging for EI right now. It's a fine card, but I think we can do better. Let's see what the top of your deck's going to be. An Ugin. Okay. I can almost cast that. So close. Pop this EE. Attack. Could have put Giganta in hand there, but I don't think that was good. Matter Reshaper. Sure. That's a good one, at least. Good draw. Also gives me Delirium. I think I'm going to fetch first. I think I'm also maybe just going to get a basic this time. Don't know that I need to be this suicidal with my life total, especially against a Ballista deck. I think this is okay. Just with how many lands we've drawn. Kill this. That doesn't actually give me Delirium, does it? It's so ridiculous. I don't think Terminate's good at all, so I'm gonna bin this. Are you kidding me? Probably one of the only hits he has in his entire deck, by the way. Who knows why it's even in the deck in the matchup? It seems horrid, but I mean, it's good at blocking Monkey, I guess. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, well, go, I guess. I don't really want to trade my Monkey for that at all. It's probably game losing. Well, I guess it's what I deserve. We missed Lethal in Game 1. It's frustrating because I think I played Game 1 very, very well outside of that. But, and we also, he did just, in Game 1, flip the third Tron piece like a master. But we shouldn't have given him the chance, so that was on me, definitely. Pick this up, go. pitcher. Yep. I cannot believe he flipped the one of Haywire Might off the Matter Reshaper. It's unfrickin' real, man. Opponent, please. Just frickin' make a decision. The game is so over, it's insane. Wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty sickening. I think I've had enough. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my my thoughts on that. Let's build this red deck, I guess. Mountains, no. Need what, 14 of these? Less. And then need to cut one card, it looks like. Colligon's Command, perfect. Okay, here's our deck. I think we got time to play mono red. I think I can finish a mono red match, hopefully. It's not amazing, but Vortex is pretty messed up. Abrade's good. We're going to try it. The 1-mana play kind of sucks, but I'm going to keep Abrade into Vortex that has a lot of power in the Vintage Cube. That's not bad either. Question is, do I just play this as a 2-2 or am I trying to flashback Abrade later and kick it? We'll figure that out in a moment. Utopia Sprawl. That's mana I can't blow up. It's pretty annoying. What do you name on this? Red. Okay, I'm just going to play this in attack. Mountain, combat, attack. Sure. So he's just playing a bunch of color good stuff over there. Vortex, go. Okay, I'll take 2. Cough's pretty good there. Let's go ahead and cough. That's the newly controlled one. It's not the one we want to attack with. This one, however, seems good. Not gonna... Okay, cool. We got game 1. Let's go mono red. Let's try this again. Yeah, we'll try this. Not a very good Wheel of Fortune hand, but might end up pitching that to Hazaret this game, to be completely honest. We'll just kind of see what happens. They're on a multi 5. You still live in the prelim? I'm playing the modern one. I'm 0-1. I just lost E-Tron. I punted really bad in game 1. I missed lethal. I missed playing a new Shredder and terminating my own Shredder, which would have given me Delirium and given me a counter on my Shredder that was already in play. It's really poor. Alright, Steamkin, go. I think I should probably stop going to bed at 3 a.m. every day for this vintage cube. Okay, that's getting killed if I can draw a land. I have to draw a land, though. Can you play lands off this? No way. No way, dude. Why is that a thing? Alright, well, let's ab it, I guess. Of course. It's not intuitive, no. That's the type of play I should really think through and see, though. That's just poor. Because I did tank for like a second, and it was like, oh, I can't get Delirium here. And I was only thinking about terminating the stuff that was in play for whatever reason. I didn't think about just playing a new guy and terminating that and winning, and then he top decked 3rd Tron land and killed me with an Ugin. Kodama's Reach. Sure. You got it. Okay. This guy's deck is very odd. Really need a mountain here. Mountain would be very good. Rabble would be nice. I feel like we can still win this game pretty easily if we get a Rabble. That sucks. God. Well, who cares? We were never drawing a land anyway. Alright, game 3. Wheel of Fortune seems really bad against this guy. I'm going to cut that for another 5-drop, I guess. Alright, let's hope we draw a little more reasonably than that. That was pretty ridiculous. This is really a 2-drop. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm keeping it. Probably going to lead on this, actually, so we can start looting stuff away, potentially. Because I do need to hit lands at some point. It needs to happen. Okay. He has no red mana. I think Mountain here is pretty good. They just go Steamkin. Crew attack. Dude, give me a break. Ugh. Yep. It's very annoying. Definitely doing this. Oh, he has a red mana. Dude, are you... So stupid, man. He had, like, no blue spells in the first game. What? Ugh. We'll still probably, hopefully be okay. I don't know. We're starting to fall pretty far behind. Never getting any damage on this was really annoying. It turns out I should have led on this, but... Oh, God. Turn off auto yields. Turn off auto yields. Don't... Okay. Should not have let that attack, but... Yep. Just F6ing, playing too fast. Alright, we will F6 now. God. Okay, that's a nice draw, at least. Pyroman. Crew. We might still be able to burn our opponent out. We'll see. I am going to do this. Always yield. Yes. Pitch this. F6. It goes Stomp you, Char you, Fire Blast you. That's 10 damage. He's effectively at 6. Treachery, my guy. Response. Stomp, my guy. And I might Fire Blast. Do I want to Fire Blast yet? For another 1-1? It's more damage. Do I Fire Blast him? I've got multiple big things in my deck, so that's probably poor. But it's kind of interesting, honestly. I guess it's just totally unnecessary, because I can just cast Bone Crusher here, Crew, hit him for 4. That's a pretty good draw, too, actually. Let's cast this first. Abbot's pretty good, but probably not as good as Factory, honestly. I think 5th land is actually better than Abbot here. I think I want all to burn. I'm going to pitch the Abbot. Go. Effectively, our opponent is kind of at like 1 right now. Polukranos. Okay. Is he dead? Drawing this was really good. Let's see. So if I go... Crew attacks, he goes to... Yeah, I mean, I didn't even need this. He's dead without this. I think I just go... Fire this up. I should probably char him first. And I don't really want to get spell pierced, so I probably fire blast him here as well. Fire up. Crew. Yep. Alright, we got it. Nice. Oh, man. Alright, where are we at here in the prelim? 1 match left? Okay. See if we can turn things around here. E-Tron's kind of a rough pairing, and throwing lethal is really heinous. Game 2, never finding an EI in 20 is pretty bad too, obviously. A lot of things just did not go well. Matter of Shaper flipped, I believe, a 1-of off the top of their deck to block my Ragavan in Game 2 as well. I think Haymire White is literally a 1-of. I cannot imagine they play more than 1. Certainly against Shadow. I guess, like, it blocks Monkey. That's all it does, though. It's not good. So we're going to wait for this last round to finish up. And then if we finish our prelim match quickly, we'll do another mono red. All right, 2 minutes left. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. Last seen deck was Hammer for this guy. That'd be good for us if that is the case. I'm going to keep my hand. It's quite good. Okay, he's not playing Hammer if he's revealing Giganta. I'm keeping my hand, though, either way. So it might be on Breach. Could be a mirror, pretty unlikely. Could be Prowess. Let's have to wait and see. Okay, it's Tron. Oh, we're gonna Thoughtseize him here on turn 1, I believe. Monkey is interesting, but it allows him to Sylvan Scry, which I don't love, or Ancient Stir. It is wait a turn on the Monkey. Double Expedition map and Karn. I'm going to take one of the maps, I believe. Let's try to keep him off Tron. Okay. That's good for me. Is Karn unknown? So I just go fetch, shock, steam vents, play Darcy, play Bauble, always yield, bin this. What are you drawing? Oh my god, dude. Alright, play Monkey. We'll see if he... Nope, he left it on top. I guess it's smart. There's no way you ever map until you... But... I could hit Karn the Great Creator if I attack now, but if I EI, I probably can't even get Delirium. I could hit like an instant or something. Like a Spell Pierce or something for the Karn. Think I would like to try and hit Delirium. Let's try and hit Delirium. Okay, interesting. I mean, I can Croxa him post combat, I guess. One of them into your hand. The land or the drown? It might be the drown. Can counter like scryings and stuff, which is relevant. One of them on the bottom. Okay. Alright, well. Interesting. This. I'm getting Karn no matter what, so let's do this. discards. It's a forest. Okay, he gets Tron. He's about to be at 5 cards in his yard. This game's, like, still very winnable. We'll see, but I don't think we've, like, stone lost it by any means. Yeah. Very beatable. Okay. What an awful draw. It's just sickening. Right, let's attack him first. Yep, trigger. Can actually cast that for a land here, which is kind of real. I'm going to play this. That's really funny. It also puts another card in his graveyard, which I think matters here. Puts another one in mine, too, I guess. Let's get this. Blood Crypt, I suppose. Let's kill this. So he's at 6 cards in yard, which means we can drown Wormcoil Engine. We're almost to the point where we can drown pretty much anything. Don't actually hate our spot. Yep, that resolves. That'll put him to a 7th card, and now we pretty much can drown anything. Does that resolve? Probably. I think it's counter payoffs, but there are definitely some scary payoffs. Ulamog being the big one, but we've already exiled 1 Ulamog. They probably don't play 2. O-Stone. Yeah, that resolves. I imagine he picks up Gigantha. It's fine, we have answers to that. No, buy Gigantha, why? Oh, so you can pop O-Stone, I guess? That's fair. Just don't want me hitting him with Monkey anymore. So he's got to be a little afraid of getting Karned. That would be pretty awful. That's a really good draw. Holy, is that a good draw. Combat to you. Okay. I'll play that. I'll play that, and I guess we have Kroxa. That's why he didn't pop it, huh? We're not gonna Kroxa yet. We're just gonna play the map. And we're gonna pop the map. Sack this because he can blow it up with O-Stone anyway. Probably just a shock. I don't really want to get another fetch. Getting pretty low. I think I'm going to play Shadow, though, and leave up. Well, I don't really have to play the Shadow, but I don't really want to sit here forever. Either. do something at some point, but... Do I want to play the Shadow into the O-Stone? That's the question, really. I've got to make him pop it at some point, but maybe I just keep waiting for now. Because he has the mana to use it. I'm just going to pass. I probably just shouldn't have shocked, but I think making it an 8/8 is relevant. Scrying can go get like Blast Zone and stuff. It's probably a huge issue. I'm gonna counter this. Can go get like Sanctum too. Yeah, it's getting countered. Really should be picking up Giganta, but yet again he refuses. Okay. He can still do it and have O-Stone up, so it'd be very poor to not do. Okay, I wonder if he just like forgot he has it. I'm gonna see what the yeah, I'm gonna see what the top of his deck is. Let's start there. It's another tower. I almost want him to draw that, to be completely honest. It's like a world where I just forego attacking. I know he's going to draw a dud, so I can just put Kroxa in here and then Shadow the following turn. It seems kind of real to me. Huh. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. Black, black, red, red. Tarn, Meyer, Thoughtseize. And I'm actually just going to have 6. I think he has to O-Stone. Yep. It's fine. I'll draw a card. You'll draw a tower. That's a very good draw. Now I get to play Shadow, leave this up, and he can't win, I don't think. Yep. Yep. Kill it. Your turn. Anything he casts is getting countered here. The only way we could lose is to Blast Zone. Which I guess means I probably shouldn't have played this as well. We should have just held this in hand, but... Could have, I guess, dashed this too, but I'm just trying to save time at this point, honestly. Alright. Up a game. Good stuff. I don't think they play Chalice of the Void typically. I don't think I have to worry a lot about that. Invasive Surgery hits a good amount of their stuff, so I might actually bring it in. Press Down's awful. Terminate is awful. I think I just have to leave Drown in. have Spell Pierce. Voidmere could get them. Breach seems kind of bad to me. This is about what I want it to look like, I think. I think moving forward this deck, I really need a way to blow up artifacts. We need like an Abrade or something. Abrade, K-Command. We need something. Embereth's Shield Break. Just something that can nuke artifacts. We need answers to Karn Tutors. Is there a 1-mana Shatter in Modern? In red? I know there's Reckless Airstrike. That's a sorcery. We'd really like an instant for Hammer. I assume if it existed, people would be playing it, so the answer's probably no to that question. Alright, I do have Invasive Surgery. That's like kind of interesting because it can get Ancient Stirrings. But this hand is pretty frickin' bad. Also, the basic is terrible. There are a lot of problems with this hand. I think we need to ship this. Alright, this one leads on Monkey. And at least has a little bit of counterplay. Get rid of the Unholy Heat. Sure. Yep. Okay. Well. It's got to be black-red, but it's like kind of close. Bauble. You. He's drawing a power plant. Okay, great. Awesome. Love to see that. I'm sure that's grand for me. Let's play this. If so, Smelt. Is Smelt an instant? I didn't know that. Might be a little too narrow, but I don't know. I don't know if it is. I am coming off of 2 Tron matchups in a row, so I might just be kind of thinking about that, but okay. Okay, this is fine. Well, that can find me a land when I hit him. Okay, we found one anyway. We found multiple anyway. Hit you. I may still cast this. It gets cards in his graveyard, which I think is relevant, so... Go. Raise the effigy? Okay. Karn is fine. Actually very beatable here. Hits a land. I'll bolt your guy. Steam Vents, I guess. Okay. It's an interesting play from our opponent, to say the least. hit him with the monkey. Always yield to this. Cityscape Leveler. Well, I'm glad he didn't draw that, I suppose. I think I have to wait on this and leave up a drown here, so let's just play the land he knows about. Go ahead. +2/+2. Interesting. Okay. That's fair, Granger. Yeah, that seems pretty good. It's okay, at least. Ancient Stirrings. I think I'm countering this. I'm just going to convert this counter. Pretty awful if he has a Karn, I will say that, but I don't think I'm supposed to let this happen. It's so bad if he hits Wormcoil Engine or Karn. Okay. That's not too bad for me at all. Now he has 6 cards in the bin. He's picking up... Okay, he's playing O-Stone. I think that's also quite good for me. So kind of looking okay here, actually. Kind of just want to... Oh, how do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? Dash Monkey hit you. Play a land. We could Iteration here. Iteration's like kind of okay. I think I'm going to iterate. Do it off the treasure. I think that's wise. Put one of them into your hand. This one. One of them on the bottom. This one. Exile this one. Play this. Shock. Go. Absolutely not. Okay. I'm like in... he's in top deck mode. I mean, this is a pretty okay spot for us. Not amazing draws, but here we are. Dash this. Try to hit you. I assume he lets it happen. Yep. Okay, that's a really good hit. I think I'm going to fetch Shock here, but... And then play this Star. Go ahead. That's scary as heck. Yep. I'm gonna pop this. Okay. It's kind of good, I guess. How do we want to play this? I think how I want to do this is Ledger Shredder. Cast Darcy. Pitch other Shredder. Invasive Surgery is not the worst. And I'm actually just going to let him dome me for 5 with the Gigantha, because me going to 1 is like kind of real. Expo map. Oh, that gets a Blast Zone. Which I guess is honestly very beatable, but now I can just chump with Darcy. It's definitely going to be my play. He's not even going to let me chump. That's interesting. Okay. I'm going to draw a card here. See if we can hit a heat. Do I want to go to 1? That's the question. I think the answer is yes. I think I go to 1 here. That means I can never play another land. Maybe that's not right. I don't know. I'm going to go to 1. Makes this a 12-12. That's like kind of real. Dash this. I even need to dash that. Maybe not. Maybe I 2-him, EI. Let's actually... I'm just going to punch him for 2. Let's cast EI and try to find more counters. Okay. That seems not correct to me. But who knows? I mean, I can just put lethal into play with invasive surgery up. That's probably correct. Maybe I dig to see if I can find a drown. I think I just leave up the surgery. Cast this. Cast this. Go. So stupid, dude. No reason to hardcast Rag there. I'm just trying to save mana so we can iteration next turn, but this is bad. Leveler probably means I'm dead. In fact, I think I'm just going to concede. He's already played his Blast Zone, though, right? They don't typically play more than one, I don't think. But you're right, if we were still playing around the blast zone. I don't think in that spot I was, though. Also pretty low on clock, so I wasn't really trying to tank on it that much. It's too bad. Opponent was dead if they didn't draw a good spell. Any sorcery there, we just counter with surgery. So they really did not have that many good draws. They had plenty, but I think we were maybe slightly above. I'm going to keep this. This hand is awesome. The question is, do I monkey on one? Turning that off. Turning this upkeep stop off. I kind of want to monkey on one for pressure. But he kept 7, so maybe I'm just supposed to Thoughtseize him. I really don't know. I think I'm going to monkey on one. Just like having the pressure and the mana. Probably should have played Bauble there too, actually. But I can Bauble myself this turn, which might matter. Yeah, that's annoying. That's what we needed to dodge. Alright. Let's hit with Monkey. That never changes here. Always yield to this. Wormcoil Engine, sure. Just gonna Bauble my opponent. Bauble you. It's a second copy of mine. Okay. Watery Grave, I think. Thoughtseize you. Okay, so he has Tron. That's gonna happen. And then Karn, I guess. Leveler being a cast trigger is so frickin' annoying, but it takes another turn for that to happen, so it's just gotta be the take here, I think. Next turn I'll Bauble myself, probably. It's a pretty good draw, I guess. Iteration. Hand the Iteration, bottom the Drown, exile this. Bauble myself. Really need to find another Thoughtseize is what I need, to be honest. It's like kind of okay, but probably not good enough. Fetch. Shock. Combat. Okay. I'll have 6. Spell Pierce was a reason to let him keep the Karn liberated, I guess. We could have taken Leveler instead, and maybe I should have. I don't know. Also, Thoughtseize is not going to beat him reanimating the stupid thing either. Alright, well, that was nice for me. like hit a worm coil engine or something insane, I think. Let's hit him. Could always hit Karn. 7 mana Karn. Ulamog. Not quite. Wow. We're going to lose to that leveler. Man, what a just... Yeah, one of them into your hand. This one. One on the bottom. This one. Exile this. That shock. Bolt you. Pick up Giganta, I guess. Like, this one is pretty over, folks. Yep. Right on time. Right on time. Stupid. Alright. Well, we'd still get a 2-2. It's possible that Thoughtseize on 1 there was better. I really wanted to get the mana acceleration going, but he did keep 7, so that kind of screams Expedition map. You're really low on clock. That played into my decision too, but... Oh, man. Insanely rough day. Might have been able to steal if we weren't low on time. If I found second heat. That makes sense, yeah. Tron twice, Larry. And I threw game 1 in my first round too. But we've also been pretty savagely top decked in some of these games. It is what it is. I think I probably threw my game, like, not Thoughtseize in game 3, turn 1 was so bad. There's really no reason to Ragavan on 1 that game. It's way too cold to map. And he kept 7, so it was just like pretty obvious he had that. Oh, dude, the Rakdos League was miserable, dude. I lost to the mirror like 3 times. Just like both of us are hellbent. My opponent's drawing all spells. I draw nothing, just lands. It was a very frustrating league. Been a little bit cold the last day, I guess. We ran really well yesterday during the day, and then certainly cooled off. No, I didn't drop. I won forward. I think it was Rakdos Mirrors 3 times, one of which was Ginger. Let me think. Oh, Gruul. I lost to Vehicles. That was how we started the league. And then... what was the other one? Did I play Rakdos? I don't think I played Rakdos 4 times. Oh, Greasefang. It was Greasefang. Yeah. I mean, it's like exactly the same as Ginger's, dude. It's almost no different at all. I did. So that was awkward. And naturally, I drew it every time I was playing the mirror and then didn't draw it in any other matchup where I wanted it. I mean, neither is anything else. You don't bring Extinction Event in the mirror, do you? No, I agree. Doomblade, I guess, should have been Heartless Act. Problem is that one's too bad against Mono White, I think, though. Yeah, I mean, if we think Angels is going to be popular, I'm not playing that card if I'm playing Rakdos. I'm probably just overcompensating, though, because, again, I was telling Matt, I don't think that deck is going to be that high of a percentage at all. You still just think it has enough hits anyway. It only hits one card, right? Oh, I guess it hits two. It's Skyclave and Bishop. That's fair. I promise Doomblade is not why I was losing the matchups. I literally drew double the lands my opponents did multiple times. Not much you can do when that happens. Gosh dang it, Mac. It's definitely better against mono green. There's no question about that. Yep, it is. It certainly is.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had...
No Wi-Fi, huh? We downloaded this video with YouTube Premium, so we can watch anytime. You gotta fall, bud. Get YouTube Premium. All YouTube, no interruptions.
It's not for one specific matchup, though. It's literally for 3. Very good against mono white. I know. It's also very good against Gruul. Very good against Gruul. Which is how I won game 2 in my match in round 1. Well, it's also very good against Gruul again. And it's also very good against Angels. So that's like 3 decks that's very good against. Shieldred. An unflipped Fable, right? The reason it's so sweet is you play a Fable, and then Fable hasn't flipped yet, and then you ritual the board away, and then you flip a Fable and do things afterwards. I don't know, it's not very hard to imagine Rakdos winning the game after a board wipe at all. I don't think that's a huge issue. Maybe against Angels, maybe, but dude, this round is taking so long. Holy. Well, I'm happy I didn't do that in my league, because I needed an instant speed removal spell for the vehicle. Like, that's literally why I lost round 1. I think vehicle, you still just have to kill Skysob, man. Skysob is such a problem for Rakdos. Nothing's changed. I like playing some Dreadbore still, obviously, but I do think you want a couple of instant speed kill spells. Blue-white's up 5%? Where are you getting that? Is that like Goldfish? Alright, our next round's up. I see. Problem is, then you're making yourself way cold against Gruul. I guess Gruul's kind of a bad matchup for Rakdos anyway, but Copomania? I don't think there's any coping going on. At all. I'm saying why that doesn't make sense. Alright. Get Blood Crypt. Cast this. Go. Birds of Paradise. Oh, Yawgmoth? Probably playing against Yawg. I think we attack. If he blocks, that's fine. I want to keep Terminate for, like, Wall of Roots. Let's start with an attack. I think that's somewhat free. I don't really want to spew a removal spell. Terminates will be good against Yawg, too. Yeah, I'm fine with him blocking. I'm fine with him not blocking. Okay. Also could be like some white deck. Okay, it is Yawgmoth. Alright, well, he clearly values this, so I think... Let's go Fetch Shock. Steam Vents. I might want to be mana efficient here and Terminate. Also leaves Bolt available to bolt myself so I can grow the Shadow. One thing's for sure, the bird needs to die. I think we Terminate. Excuse me. We don't need to do the bolt myself thing. It's just a thing I would like to have access to, I think. Yeah. Yep. Alright, no Young Wolf there is nice. So we get to Terminate this. Thoughtseize with a nice draw there, too. Fetch Shock. Blood Crypt. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize. Double Strangleroot Geist and a Yawgmoth. Strangleroot Geists are definitely annoying. Yawgmoth has to be more of an issue, I think. Doing that to waste my time or what? It's the only reason you would make that play, right? I think. Yep, to you. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess I'll play that. Don't really need Bolt up here. Does playing it really do anything for me? It gives me a blocker later if the Strangleroot guys start attacking, which is kind of real. Yeah. Don't know that that's happening anytime soon, but... Alright, well, opponent has a lot of nothing going on. That's fine. So killing this twice makes sense. Kill this twice. Kind of. The treasure means I can Giganta in the near future. 6 damage. He gets to play another Strangleroot. If I draw a fetch, though, he has to start chumping shadows. Yeah, I think I definitely get this off. attack you, not with this. Court of Calling. Okay, we'll leave that one in the exile zone. It's kind of unfortunate he didn't draw it, honestly. That was a horrible draw if he would have drawn that, but oh well. Monkey has been surprisingly good this game for against Yawgmoth. Typically not good in the matchup. You just top decked another Yawg, huh? Okay, well, if we top deck an answer, I guess it's reasonable. Kill this 6U. Alright, cool. Next game. So against Yawgmoth, huh? Fatal Push seems solid. I don't think Crocs is particularly good against them. I'm not sure on Dress Down. Spell Pierce is kind of interesting too. They play eight good hits for Pierce. I think Ragavans are pretty bad on the draw. On the play, I think I want them back, but on the draw, I'm not interested in them, I don't think. That gives me some more room to bring in stuff. Relic of Progenitus, does that do anything? Not much. I don't think it does enough. I think it's going to hurt me more than it's going to help me, especially because I have Breach, Darcy, Heat. I think we're probably hurting ourselves more than helping. Maybe the Crocs is okay then. Crocs is probably better than everything else here. Actually, EE. EE is kind of good against them. They do play a lot of ones. I think I want 2 EEs, actually. I think the Breach. Is this good here? They're an endurance deck, so it's like kind of weak. I think I cut it to respect endurance. Let's try this. I think we have to mulligan this. No 1-mana play. Drown's not even guaranteed live early. We do get to play this pretty quickly, but that's not good enough. Jeez, oh Pete's. Alright, well. Alright, we'll try this. Iteration can help us catch back up, potentially. I think it's probably Shadow Drown in the lock, or the 2 that go. He's on a Moldus 6, so that's good for me, I think. It's a very good draw. Okay. It's nice. Likely just kill this, and then next turn Darcy Thoughtseize. And I kind of wouldn't hate another land, so let's go Shock, Heat. Okay. Watery grave or steam vents? I think we want steam vents here. Play this. Thought sees you. Trigger. Always yield. Land on top? Do I like a land on top? I kind of need resources, so I feel like no. Hope the EI hits a land. It's very close, but I think I want to ship this, or bin this, rather. It's a tough one. Double Hearse and a Strangleroot Geist. Alright, well, I'm going to take the Strangleroot Geist. You can have double Hearse. So we're just going to have to beat a couple of Hearses this game. But I have a Ledger Shredder, so... Death Shadow beats those pretty bad, too, if we get to that spot. Alright, well... Might just be jamming this. It's a pretty good draw. Pretty good frickin' draw. Alright, so now I need to, like, EI into a ball or something to get Delirium so I can pressure this Grist. Probably. I don't really want a land. I need a spell is what I need. I think I have to do this. Fetch Shock. EI. Thoughtseize. That's not doing it here. EE's interesting. EE is really interesting, actually, because that can deal with both the Hearses. So, I guess, then, I put the EE in my hand. One of them on the bottom. I could go for a Hail Mary here and try and get Delirium, but that seems probably bad. I think I have to bottom this and just keep a Darcy. This Grist is such a problem. We could EE now, but I kind of want to wait. If you like double Hearses, I want to EE on 2. Yeah, and he will probably double Hearse, I would imagine. EE on 2 kills the wall and both Hearses, so, I mean, very, very good. Yep. Yep. Probably need to do it second main. That was not the worst draw either. He can kill that is the issue. Yeah, I agree. I can never attack into these, yeah. Not right now, at least. I'm going to cast this. Let's see what we can find. colors. Act like we have a Spell Pierce. No, obviously we don't. A land. What do I think of a land? A land is interesting, right? Because it lets me play a 1-mana 6/6, potentially. Also lets me go pop and then play Shredder. I think I keep this on top. I think double spelling is good. I guess theoretically we're double spelling anyway, but... I don't know, we could do better than this, but I think it's greedy to not keep this, so... Also have to be conscious of this Grist ultimate, too. I don't know, I guess I get to dig pretty far here with my double Darcys, but what are we looking for? That's the question. Like, I don't actually know. Unholy Heat isn't going to have Delirium, so that's not really going to pressure the Grist. But maybe I bin this, actually, thinking about it more. Yeah, I think we can do better than this. I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for, but that ain't it. Dress down. It's not it, I don't think. Bin this. We have Delirium. Oh, I see what you were saying, Granger Cat. Because I didn't want to have Delirium to have to... Oh, my God. That's such a stupid play on my part. Oh. I didn't understand what you were saying, Granger Cat. I just didn't sleep enough last night at all. 5 hours is just not enough to play Magic for me. I just can't do it. Non-functional. That's a play I know to not make, too. It's just so bad. So stupid, man. Ugh. Well, that was heinous. We had a really good chance to win this game. Like, very, very good chance to win this game if I didn't do that. So stupid, too, because I thought about just keeping that land. Like, just so dumb. So dumb. If I just keep the land, it's not even an issue. Okay, well. Let's pop this. Yeah. Should still just have 2 Darcys in play. And we'd be able to rebuild Delirium so quickly, too. Killing my Ledger Shredder. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, Double Darcy was like such a winnable spot. Ugh. Ugh. So bad. Well, I'm going to play a Death Shadow. And I'm going to put Gigantha in my hand. I think he's probably just going to Grist away the Death Shadow, but we'll see. Might plus. Yeah, sure. That's not good for me at all. Watery Grave, I guess. So I'm going to attack the Grist. He blocks. Can play this. Then he sacks, kills this, hits me, gets another blocker. So it's like not even, it's not even worth it to attack. Yeah, it's actually just awful to attack. So let's play this. This is the spot where not having the Darcys is so bad. Because, like, if we had the Darcys, I would almost be at Delirium, and we could just, like, kill this. And then I would just have a clock. Alright, well, we maybe still have a chance anyway. Somehow. This EI is broken, I guess. I guess that tapping's fine. We'll put the Spell Pierce in hand because it can maybe get a cord. Yeah, one of them near hand, this one. One of them at the bottom, this one. Exile one of them, this one. This doesn't... Creature, okay. What you got? Yawgmoth on top. And that is just lethal. That will just kill me. Alright, well the good news is, even had I kept the Darcys, might have died. Kinda depends. Alright, less interested in these now. Way more interested in these. What else do I want to cut? Probably a dress down. I don't think these are that impressive. One's fine. That hand is probably not a keep. No pressure. No pressure. It's able to keep like dorks off the board just fine, and it does have answers to like Hearth, multiple redraws, but does have the best card in my deck. I don't know. It's actually not that bad of a hand. I think this hand is kind of close. Very, very interesting. The more I think about it, the more tempted I am, actually. I think I might try this. Let's see. He's on a mulligan, that helps. Do I bauble myself first? I think yes, because if there's a land on top, I might just hold up Fatal Push. Yeah, I'm just going to hold up Fatal Push then. also gonna play this bauble and say go. I'll draw this. I could honestly bauble myself again, but we'll see what he does. Problem is, now I just want a threat. I think threat is what we're looking for now. Okay, young wolf. That's fine. I'm gonna bauble myself, I think, now. Well, it's awkward because I really don't know what I want. So maybe I wait on this. Is waiting on the baubles, like, kind of real? I don't want a Death Shadow. That's kind of what I want. But check, Thoughtseize. Not quite yet. I'm just gonna wait. That's fine. Give me Young Wolf. Could just bauble him, too. Baubling him is probably fine. I'm gonna bauble him, because I could hit, like, more Thoughtseizes. I could hit Darcy. Let's see what's on top of his deck. A Strangleroot. Sure. Okay. Blood Crypt, yes. Thoughtseize. Oh, he has no lands. Wild. Okay. Any world where I take the Endurance, actually? The Endurance could kind of be a problem. I'm gonna take the Endurance. So I know his top card's another Strangleroot, so he's about to have 2 of those. I'm gonna bauble myself. See if we like the card. A land is probably fine. Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder's actually okay. I'm gonna keep that, I think. I'm A-okay with a Ledger Shredder off the top here, actually. Okay. Oh, let's play this. I think we just say go. Could play this on 1. I don't know if that's actually helpful for me, though, at all. It does give me a Connive, which might just be good enough. In some ways, I like it, actually. I think I'm just going to play this on 1. Trigger this. So I really want to start growing this. Alright, Thoughtseize is real. I just get rid of the push. Could be a Drown, actually, too. He doesn't have that big of a yard. Although he will after he gets Thoughtseized, but I'm going to pitch this. just a land. That's pretty darn good for me. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Let's cast Iteration. Blue. Or undo that. Blue, red. Darcy's very good. Put one of them into your hand. This one on the bottom. This one, exile one of them. This one. Play this. Just gonna get the basic here. Darcy. Trigger. That's also really good. Just gonna get rid of the Fatal Push now, I think. Combat. 3U. I've got a pretty real clock on him. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Thought sees you. I've been this. Take the Grist, I believe. That one's a problem. He has 2 of everything. Okay. That's kind of funny. Cast this. Guess I could dash it, so I could pick it up again. I actually like that a lot. Let's try and get more pressure. I'm gonna pitch this. I'm just gonna hit him in the air and pick it back up. Our opponent is probably dead here. The fact that that deals them a damage every time they tap it is really bad for them too. Yeah, he's not even playing the Strangle Root. Makes sense. It's an interesting attack. So now he's forcing himself to play the Strangle Root. He just killed himself. No blocks. He gets 1 block. I dash Monkey. He goes to 8. That's lethal. If I just attack all. Yeah. Alright, well, we get to play another round. It's supposed to be a pretty bad matchup for us too, but I guess when you... I cannot believe this guy kept a 1-lander with no mana dork. He just... It's insane. I guess I'm glad we kept the hand we did. I'm glad I didn't try mulliganing to Monkey. It would have been a disaster. His hand was actually very good against Monkey, which I guess is why he kept it. Kind of an insane keep. He was on 6, though, I think, but still, that is a horrid keep. Alright, let's see if we can get the 2-2. That was a nice confidence builder there. Not playing against Tron. Not getting top decked by Tron land. It's nice. And honestly, a 2-2 is still pretty good. 10 points is not bad. Certainly better than 0. Okay, well, got one more round left. Tron Yawgmoth. An interesting day. We'll see what our last round is. Oh my gosh. I hope these last 3 rounds do not keep us waiting another like 10 minutes. Alright, there's only 2 left now. Oh. Would go start a mono red game in that vintage cube, but it's just not worth having to double queue or losing a match because of either one. So hopefully these last two don't take super long. One left. Okay, nice. Oh. All right, chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Okay. All right, minute 40 left. Oh. All right, let's see if we can get the 2-2. Last deck they were playing was Amulet. Okay. We're on the play. I don't think this is going to get the job done against Amulet at all. No fetches is wild. Yeah, this is not it. Okay, this one is legit. I don't want... Unholy Heat might actually be the bottom. That Shock Thought sees you. I may hold this to get a Connive trigger there. If he is on Amulet, typically it's a pretty reasonable matchup for Shadow, so let's see what happens. He's on a mold of 5. Oh god, he's Rhinoing? Well, oh, he's Dredging. Whoa. Why is he... Well, that's pretty awkward for me. Okay. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize and I guess Bauble. I'm going to be really cautious with my life total in this matchup, I think, because of all the creeping chills they could just flip over. So I'm actually just going to fetch a basic. Can I afford to do that, though? Then I can't cast EI. That's gotta be bad. The next fetch can get a basic, I guess. Blood Crypt. I am going to wait on the Bauble, I think, to get a Connive trigger. So you can Dredge, but it doesn't really do anything. Which is kind of good for me. He did Dredge it. Hit any other Dredgers? No, but he's got 2 Otherworldly Gazes. Okay, that's an interesting draw there. He has Dark Blast, so I think I'm supposed to Ledger Shred. I do think I'm probably supposed to Bauble. Always yield. I'm going to pitch the Terminate. There's no real reason to Bauble them yet, so I'm just gonna wait. They're gonna Gaze. Do have a Dredger in the yard still, too. Multiple. They have Stinkweed Imp and... I need to pull this up. Alright, Stinkweed Imp and Dark Blast. Him hitting the Ox is really bad for me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well he hit 4 Creeping Chills, so I'll go to 1. Awkward. Do not know that this game is winnable at all. Woof indeed, Larry. Woof indeed. Oh, he gets both those back too? Yeah. Yeah. Dead. Right click is indeed an option, yes. We have a relic. And we have a bunch of counter spells that we'll be bringing in, but... There are no surgicals, no. Unfortunate. Well, I feel like Crocs is pretty bad against them. I feel like Dress Down's pretty bad against them. 1-3 isn't that bad, yeah. It's been a wild event today. E-Tron, Tron, Yogg. I mean, Yogg is more expected. And then Dredge. I wouldn't have thought we'd be playing Dredge at all. Terminates are probably bad, I think. I think Unholy Heat's better because it's efficient. We do want to get things out of the way in spots. good. I don't think so. Dress down for like quick Death Shadow is like kind of interesting, I think, but probably bad. We don't have a threat. Spell Pierce is probably not good enough to keep off of. Dress down is good here. Oh, because of Ox. It's good against Ox, isn't it? That's a good point, Tegan. You're right. I should have left him in. I'm going to mull this. It is, yeah. Alright, well, you gotta love it. We're the Faradak and we're mulling to 4 because we can't open a hand with lands and spells. Alright. I'm not gonna mulligan to 2. That's enough. It's pretty fitting. Pretty fitting. Mull to 2 with this deck. I mulligan to less with the Bizarre deck than with this. Alright, guys. I'm heading off. Go ahead and hit another streamer up with a raid here.